Hey everyone, Mr. Bruss here. I wanted to record a video where I go over the metric mass worksheet. And this is going to be important for our graphing or egg lab unit or seminar. And there's not great videos that go along with that. So I wanted to help explain some of the things and the reasoning. And then you can follow along on your worksheet and make sure that you're getting kind of the same answers and thinking about it the same way I am. So let's head over and take a look at that, that worksheet, and we'll just go through it together, and I'll kind of walk through it and use the thinking that I would use for it. So it's in Canvas. I've already dropped it over into Notability, and here it is, this graphing unit metric mass. All right, so there's a couple videos here that get at a little bit of an intro, but they don't really walk us through like some of my other worksheets where the video really walks us through. So this first section right here is trying to get us to compare imperial or the United States measuring system versus the metric system, and maybe reveal some of the benefits of the metric system. So if you had something that weighed less than a pound, what unit do you use? Well, for us, we would use ounces. Okay. How many ounces are in a pound? Ooh, I didn't know that, I don't think, when I was in high school, but there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. What is the unit of measure that is less than an ounce? So if you're weighing something that's less than an ounce, I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you just use fractions or decimals of ounces? I don't really know. So there's a lot of things that are less than an ounce, right? There's, like a paperclip is less than an ounce. If you wanted to weigh a paperclip, I don't know what I would use, right? So let's compare that a little bit here. So how many grams are in a kilogram? Well, kilo means 1,000. So I know there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. How many milligrams are in a gram? So milli is 1/1000th. So there are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram and 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So it's milligrams to grams to kilograms. I know there are 1,000 milligrams in a gram and 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So those of you at home might recognize that there are 1,000,000 milligrams per kilogram. Okay. A typical can of soda is 12 ounces. If I had 100 of them, how many pounds would they weigh total? Oh my gosh. Okay. So okay, I guess I would have 12 ounces times 100 would get me to what? 1,200 ounces. Now, if I divided that by 16 ounces per pound, I don't know, right? I guess I could do that on my calculator. 1,200 divided by 16. I'm purposely struggling here a little bit because this system of ounces and pounds is not really usable, right? So this would be 75 pounds. So another way is the metric system. If I measured 2 Pop-Tarts and they weighed 100 grams, if I had 100 of them, how many kilograms? All right, well, 2 Pop-Tarts are 100 grams. And if I had 100 Pop-Tarts, I guess 100 grams per 2. So each one divided by 2. So each one equals 50 grams. And if I had 100 of them, that would be what? 5,000 grams, which is equal to 5 kilograms, which is about 10, 11 pounds. So I'd have 11 pounds of Pop-Tarts. Ooh, that's delicious. This is 5 kilograms. That was like super easy. I could just do all that in my head. And it's one of the advantages of the grams to kilograms, milligrams to grams to kilograms. And for a lot in science, I actually measure things in micrograms, even 1/1000th of a milligram. I could actually put that up here, micrograms. There are 1,000 micrograms in a milligram. Okay, so this part right here was more like if we were in class, I wanted you to start getting some estimates of like what something might weigh. And hopefully then going through this worksheet, we get a little bit more familiarity and you might get a better guess, okay? We don't need to do that for here. Let's just go through this here. Okay, so this has put things in perspective. So a one paper clip weighs about a gram, and your typical textbook, which we don't use too often anymore, is about a kilogram. So now we get to kind of try to guess, and this is going to be actually on the test. So try to get good at estimating weights. So a horse, God, a horse weighs like about 1,000 pounds. So 400 a horse weighs more than 400 paper clips. It certainly weighs more than 30 paper clips. I weigh approximately 72 kilograms. So an average size adult weighs around 75 kilograms. So a grown horse, adult horse is not half my size. I'm not twice as big as a horse. So this 400 kilograms works pretty well there. So a gallon of milk weighs more than a paper clip. 500 paper clips. So 500 grams is about a pound. A gallon of milk, if you held it out in front of you, that's more than a pound. 30 kilograms. 30 kilograms. So half my body weight, I'm only 2 gallons of milk. No, that's not it. So a gallon of milk weighs about 8 or 9 pounds. Yeah. So a typical ruler is more than a gram. It's certainly not 30 kilograms, right? An average adult here, this is my grown person. It's me with my COVID hair, and I'll give myself a little beard. Mustache, right? This person is approximately 75 kilograms, just to kind of have that as a basis. So a ruler is not this. My ruler's almost 999 grams, almost a kilogram, almost 2.2 pounds. It's a heavy ruler. So a ruler is maybe about 20 grams, okay? And you could kind of go through these and try to estimate some of these here. So a typical lawnmower, that's maybe about 22 kilograms. A frog, oh, you can see I put this answer in here. I didn't like the answers that they had for a frog in here. So I went on Wikipedia and it looks like average frog's about 300 grams. A typical baseball hat is maybe 85 grams. It's certainly not 3 grams, and I don't know why grams is all of a sudden capitalized there. It's not 200 kilograms. That's a heavy hat. And 5 kilograms is like a gallon of milk. Put a gallon of milk on your head. No, it's about that. Okay, a typical dresser. Oh man, if you've ever helped someone move, you'll know. This is a pretty heavy dresser. I guess 70 kilograms. That's like a 150, 160 pound dresser. It's made of some pretty solid wood, but certainly not more than a pound, more than 20 paper clips. And it's not 500. It's not 8 of me. So let's go with that right there. A typical envelope. I guess it matters if it's just an empty envelope. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know, maybe 30 grams. I actually don't know the answer to this one. It depends. Maybe one of you could weigh that at home. And typical iron. I don't know how often you've used an iron, but I can kind of move it around. It's less than a gallon of milk. It's about 2 kilograms, right? About 5 pounds, 4.5, 5 pounds. Okay. So now we need to convert these following masses into pounds. So I know that 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. Okay, so this here would be, so the way you want to do this is you take what we're looking for is we're converting this to pounds. So I showed you this before. So pounds is what we're looking for. The very first thing is we put the piece of information that we have, which is 7 kilograms. We put that over 1. We multiply by now our conversion factor, and we put pounds on top and kilograms on the bottom, and we know there are 2.2 pounds per 1 kilogram. Kilograms and kilograms cross out, and then you can multiply across here. So this is what, 15.4 pounds. So the answer here is 15.4. Okay, so we kind of got a system here. Basically, I just need to multiply this by 2.2. So the next one, I can just go 10.5 times 2.2. 10.5, this is 23.1 pounds. Some teachers like to make sure you have units on there. 0.2, that's 0.2 kilograms is 200 grams times 2.2. That's 0.44 pounds. 500 times 2.2. Oh, this is 1,000. Oh, that's grams. Oh, I got to be careful here. I almost got that wrong. So 500 grams is equal to 0.5 kilograms times 2.2. 0.5 times 2.2. You can do that in your head, right? 1.1 pounds. 3,400 grams. This is important. Remember those grams. This is 3.4 kilograms, right? Because let me do this up here. Let's say we're looking for kilograms. We are given 3,400 grams. Put that over 1. Use my unit conversion, make sure I put my kilograms here and that here. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Grams cancel out, grams cancel out. This ends up being 3.4 kilograms. All right, so it's a very simple unit conversion. If you take chemistry, you're going to get to use this even more in a little bit more complex ways. Okay, so now we need to convert the following measures from pounds into kilograms. So here we're looking for kilograms. Okay, we're given 8.8 pounds divided by 1 times my conversion factor, which I want to put pounds at the bottom, kilograms here. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. You can multiply across, and this ends up being 8.8 divided by 2.2. So this gets us 4 kilograms. Okay. Now I can do on my calculator 1.1 divided by 2.2. This is 0.5 kilograms. 3 pounds, 3 divided by 2.2. Did I do that right? 3 divided by 2.2. Oh yeah, this is 1.36. Let's round it to 1.4 kilograms. Oh, now 6 ounces. Oh my gosh. So 6 ounces is 6. So we're looking, first we need to convert to, let's say, oh, here, I'm going to show you a really cool way to do this. Okay. So we're looking 6 ounces into kilograms. You're not going to need this for the test, but this is very useful that you might want to see this. So what are we looking for? We're looking for kilograms, whatever. What are we given? 6 ounces over 1. Now we need 2 conversion factors. First, I'm going to put ounces here because I want my ounces to cross off. And I know I can convert ounces to pounds. I did that earlier. So 1 pound is 16 ounces. Cross off ounces because they're top and bottom of the fraction. But I'm left with pounds and I want kilograms. So I add another space here and I put pounds on the bottom. Kilograms, what I'm looking for, needs to be up at the top. Oh, my lights just went off here. Pounds cross off, pounds cross off. And I know it's 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So now I multiply all the way across here, 6 times 1 times 1 divided by 1 times 16 times 2.2. So that's 6 over, let's see here. What's 16 times 2.2? Oh yeah, so this is now 6 divided by 35.2. And this is 0.17, 0.17 kilograms, which is 170 grams. So this is getting, oh man. So 3 pounds, 9 ounces. Oh man, you could do this unit conversion. That's actually the best way to do it. I'm going to do a little trick here so that I know that 9 divided by 16 is 0.56. So this is 3.56 pounds. And I want to divide it by 2.2 to get kilograms. So 3.56 divided by 2.2 is 1.6 kilograms. Okay. So I went a little fast there, but then you can just check your work is compared to mine. So now we have to be able to go back and forth and see which is heavier. Is 4.4 kilograms or 9 pounds heavier? Well, 1 kilogram is 2.2, so that gets me 8.8 pounds there. So, right, so if I was looking for pounds and I was given 4 kilograms over 1 times 2.2 pounds per 1 kilogram, this is 8.8 pounds. So it's really close, but 9 pounds is more. Is 30 ounces or 2 pounds more? Well, 2 pounds is 32 ounces, 16 plus 16, or 16 times 2. So 2 pounds is more. 7 kilos is times 7 times 2.2. We did that before, 15.4. 20 pounds is more. Oh man, 250 ounces or 8.5 kilograms. Woo-wee, I don't know. So let's try this out. 250 divided by 16. This is 15.6 pounds. And 8.5 times 2.2 is more than 15.6. So, right, so 8.5 kilograms. We're looking for pounds times 2.2 pounds per 1 kilogram. Cross that off. I get, what is that? 8.5 times 2.2, that's 18.7. That's more than 15.6. This is 18.7 pounds. So I know that 8.5 kilograms is more. Okay. Here's a little story problem here. Briani is baking a cake. The recipe needs 5 ounces of butter for the icing and 6 ounces of butter for the sponge. It's a sponge cake, I guess. Briani has 300-gram block of butter. Does she have enough butter to make the cake and the icing? So I guess this is the sponge cake. So she needs, her recipe calls for 11 ounces. She has 300 grams. Now we need to see equals question ounces. How many ounces does she has 300 grams. So how many ounces does she have? Okay, so once again, I'm looking for ounces and I'm given 300 grams over 1. Now I need a unit conversion. I don't have a conversion in my head that goes ounces to grams. You might if you looked it up on Google, but I do know I can get from grams to kilograms. So 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. That crosses off. That crosses off. I know I can get from kilograms to pounds, right? So 2.2 pounds is the same as 1 kilogram. I'm not going to ask you to do this on the test, but I thought it would be nice introduction to unit cancellation or unit conversion. It's a really useful skill. Okay, and now I know I can get from pounds to ounces. So 16 ounces, and this is good because I was looking for ounces. So I want to end with ounces on the top there. Is 1 pound. So I can cross off pounds. So now I have 300 times 1 times 2.2 times 16 divided by 1,000, right? 1 times 1,000 times 1 times 1. So this, sorry, let's cross, we're not going to revise. Let's cross this and put this down here. So I end up having 300 times 1 times 2.2 times 16 all over 1,000. So let's see what I got here. 300 times 1, whatever, times 2.2 times 16 gets me 10,560 divided by, and this is ounces, divided by 1,000. And let's go divided by 1,000. She has 10.56 ounces. She needed 11. Her 300-gram block is 10.56 ounces. She's just a little bit short. All right. So I think that's useful. I'm not going to ask you that on the test. This was something I was hoping we could do in class together when we were in person. Okay. So this is on the test. Which of these is the heaviest amount, right? So I'm just going to go through my thinking. So let's convert everything into pounds, right? So, or let's try, let's convert it into kilograms. That might, well, I guess maybe pounds here. So 16 ounces is approximately 5 pounds. So not going to be that, not going to be that. What's more, 60 pounds or 70 kilograms? Well, there's 2.2 pounds in each kilogram. 70 kilograms is close to what I weigh, is about 150 pounds. So this is the most. All right. So 9,000 grams is 9 kilograms. Well, we already have 90 down here, so that's not going to be right. 90 kilograms, there's 2.2 pounds per kilogram. So 90 kilograms is almost what? 180, 100, almost 200 pounds. So that is more than that. And 900 ounces divided by 16, 900 divided by 16 equals 56.25. So that equals 56.25 pounds. 90 kilograms is the most right there. Back here, 19,000 grams is 19 kilograms. 19 ounces is about a pound, so 19 kilograms a lot more. 19 is more than 9, and 19 kilograms is more than 12 pounds. 19 kilograms is close to 40 pounds. So 19,000 grams is our answer there. 450 grams. Oh, these are all really close. This is approximately one pound, right? Because it's 450 grams is 0.45 kilograms times 2. It's about a pound. 16 ounces is a pound. 1 pound is a pound. 1 kilogram is about 2.2 pounds. So these are all about a pound, and 1 kilogram is more. All right. So 475 grams, again, is about 1 pound. 16 ounces is just over a pound. We already have 2 pounds down here. So the two answers that are about a pound are not the correct answer. And now what's more, 1 kilogram or 2 pounds? Well, 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So 1 kilogram is our answer. And that is it. So I went really fast to get the answers, but the point is for you to think about these things and be able to get a little practice moving back and forth and getting more used to the metric system. So that's all there is for this worksheet. Practice that up, and make sure you can convert pretty readily between metric and imperial. And I will see you all next time.